Starmen podcast.
Hello and welcome to our first episode of our new idea of Kayfabe Corner Rewind. So, what this is about is we're going to look at old school wrestling and basically just chat about it.
Oh yeah,
So, I'm Devin and with me is Billy.
Woo!
And we're just going to jump right into it with the first episode from Saturday Night Main Event.
Yeah, Saturday Night's Main Event from February 8th, 1992. It was the 30th edition of Saturday Night's Main Event from, I think, Lubbock, Texas, I think.
Yeah. So, we picked this era. We had a few debates about doing the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
But I think it's more funner when we get those gimmicky characters back.
Oh yeah, because back then, there was so many weird gimmicks and all that.
Yeah.
So few years off from Manpower, but
A few years, but
he's coming.
He'll be coming, don't worry. We'll get to that eventually.
Yeah.
But, no, this is like The Undertaker, Hulk Hogan,
Yeah.
Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man.
The ones that define a child.
Yeah, ones that you grew up with. And even if you got into wrestling later, you still remember these guys.
Oh yeah, these are the ones that what built it and it made it popular was these wrestlers.
Yeah. So, this event, we kick off right off the bat with Rowdy Roddy Piper versus the Mountie.
Yeah, for the Larry Piper was defending his Intercontinental Championship.
Yep.
Because
And then we know Mountie's a heel.
yeah, he was the former champion who had to bring up on the commentary that he was the shortest IC champion ever, holding it for 2 days.
Ouch. And standard match for the most part. Really outstanding until the end.
Yeah, no.
Back and forth.
Good brawling and
Just brawling. And then really sell the Mountie as a heel character by knocking at the ref.
yeah.
Then grabbing a cup of liquid.
Yeah.
Could be beer, could be water, could be whatever.
Yeah.
Pours it on Rowdy.
Yeah.
And then gets the stun gun out and goes to shock Rowdy.
Yeah.
Only to have Rowdy jump up immediately behind him.
So really?
Proceed to clobber him. And then stun him instead.
Yeah. Venom gets the win and ends up taking off 2 shirts with the third layer being the vest that says shockproof.
Yeah.
Which
It's gonna be like, hey, you got a shockproof vest on.
Yeah.
But my god, that sound effect for the taser.
Oh my god! I always felt bad that time period when they would do it because the noise is just pumped through the PA system. So
Yeah.
it's I always felt bad for the guy who would cue the music and the sound effects.
Yeah.
Because imagine when he screwed up and put something else in.
Yeah. If you screwed up, put something else in, or if your timing was off.
Yeah.
And it was just not that was the standard sound for. And I was like, really? They're trying to sell it on that?
Yeah.
The only other way you could have sold it more realistically is if you put a spark cap at the end of it.
Yeah.
And then just let it spark.
Yeah, and sound up a little bit maybe look the sparks are flying.
Yeah. Not a huge amount, but
No.
you see
Yeah.
and then you don't need a sound effect.
Yeah. The sad thing is, WCW pulled it off more down the line when they used, when Kevin Nash beat Goldberg with the streak, they stunned him with a cattle prod and a real one. So it was the one time WCW did something better.
Yeah.
They're saying something.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but when you're coming into the old school ones, you're kind of expecting a little bit of cheese and
Oh yeah.
fantasy here. Anyway, so that match ends.
Yeah.
We move on to our next match, which is
Hulk Hogan and Sid Justice versus Ric Flair and The Undertaker.
Which is, when I saw this, that's a weird pairing to start with. Ric Flair and The Undertaker?
Yeah, I know. Like,
how did that happen? Props to Undertaker's dedication to try to do a choke slam every time.
I know.
He's always got the hand up in the motion for it.
Like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it this time.
Yeah, you're really telegraphing that move, sir. But, no. So, we have to cut back to the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, because basically what happens at the 92 Rumble was the one where they were fighting for the vacant title.
Yeah.
But looked like Hogan was going to eliminate Flair. Sid Justice comes from behind. Eliminates Hogan, which, if you see the original live pay-per-view airing, the crowd cheers, and the home video edit, they had to put it in boo.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
And then, after Hogan gets eliminated, he's upset. He grabs Sid.
Yeah, and pulls him over, and
Flair
dumps him,
and Flair wins, and that's how Flair's champion.
Yeah.
And why Sid is angry at Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Then they show the clip from the WrestleMania 8 press conference where they picked the number one contender, which you gotta love that. Two things is like when Sid stands up, thinking he's.
Yeah, and then it's like, our next competitor will be Hulk Hogan.
No.
Okay. What I liked is the Undertaker sitting on the corner there,
just like
hat down. He does not look like he even knows he's there. He's probably asleep.
Yeah. They just showed him like, wow, the Undertaker really sold it.
Yeah. No, this was the area where Undertaker sells his gimmick of the dead man.
Yeah.
And yeah, so Sid is angry. Yeah. Then Sid apologizes for his actions on a promo. And we're dubbing this episode Promos Taking It Out of Context.
Oh my god.
So first of all, do not put Sid in front of a mic. That was commentary on another documentary we watched.
Yeah, where I think it was the clip that a few years later, he's doing a promo. It's like JR like screws up. It's like, oh, what's that going to start over? It's like, man, we're live.
No, we can't start over. I don't know what you think this is. Have you been thinking that we've been editing your promos this whole time?
It's like, oh, he is gonna be pissed.
But yeah, no, it's like half the time you can barely make out what he's saying, and then when you do make out what he's saying, it has no context to what's going on.
Oh yeah, like I'm sure we're gonna do like an episode down the future on promos, and he's definitely gonna be brought up.
Yes. Yeah, so promos aside, we cut back. They're in the shower.
Yeah.
Locker room shower. Yeah. Guess I should just clarify before people get fanfic ideas.
Which got a lot of the song when they do the interview and they have the steam.
Yeah, the smoke machine in the back is doing its job 110%. There's too much smoke to consider that steam.
Steam, yeah. That's not steam.
Look, the shower is on fire. Stop your stupid promo and help. And I love that where the guy is doing the interview, and he talks to Sid first and immediately goes to Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah, just
doesn't let Sid even say a word.
Yeah, no, just like put that part of like the antagonized Sid and build the rivalry, get him pissed.
Yeah, and then so the match plays out as you would expect.
Yeah,
Hulk Hogan gets tagged in.
Yeah,
and starts getting pummeled.
Yep.
To reach for Sid to be not tagged in.
Yeah, and just walks away.
Yeah. Denies him like 3 times and then walks in. And then Bruce was it?
Bruce the Barber Beefcake.
Yeah. Hogan's friend who also came to the match.
Yeah.
Has to jump in and save Hogan.
Yeah. And Hogan's ripping a new one afterwards because of the thing how he had the parasailing accident and he could have got hurt again.
Yeah.
It's like, who else was going to help you?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, look, idiot, I know what I did. It wasn't smart, but what options were there?
Yeah, I know. Because, yeah, like, so it ends like Hogan still wins the match because of, Ric Flair checked the ref.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah, no, at that point it was like a beat down. You knew that was coming. It's friggin' Ric Flair. Of course he's going to do the dirty.
Oh, yeah, like I said, dirty playing the game, what you expect, right?
Yeah. And Undertaker is just there to hurt people. That's all I've seen Undertaker for in this era.
Oh, yeah, no. Hurt and scared the crap out of them.
Yeah. And then, yeah, we cut back to the after-match promo. Yeah. And this is where a few things are said that a little taken into context. Not great.
Like when Bruce like, yeah, after my accident, I was pinched. I could just barely see out my eye. I was going to see you in bed with me. Whoa,
in
whoa!
Bed next to me is what he says.
Well, in bed next to me, I'm like, whoa. It's like,
and then they start with their hearts beating together.
I'm like, this is give the wrong impression there, Hulkster.
Yeah, and we're live too.
So the rest was in the back watching. It's like, knew it.
Yeah. And then the next match is Macho Man Randy Savage versus. Oh wait, the Sergeant Slaughter and
Hacksaw versus the Beverly Brothers.
Right. There's not much to really say on this one. It's a pretty standard cut and dry match.
Yeah, the ending.
Yeah.
But after whichever Beverly brother took the fall.
Yeah.
Felt bad for him.
Oh yeah, no, that was a hit. That I don't think that was softened up any.
Oh no!
If we want more context, their manager is
the genius,
and he brings the slate.
Yeah, like the solo scroll thing.
In with him into the match, and they usually use that to bonk someone over the head with. Sergeant Slaughter grabs that and bonks one of the Beverly brothers over the head with it. And you can hear that quite clearly.
Yeah, like, oh! That... Like, I think everyone heard that from the front row to the cheap seats.
Yeah. So, either he got hit really hard, or the editor did a really good job on that scene.
Then they also, they get up, and I think Sarah close them into hacks and he clotheslines them. Like, dude, like, that's just...
Overkill
at that point. Like, you knocked him out.
Yeah. He doesn't even know what planet he's on right now.
So he's probably gonna think wait, did we win? Wait, are we still the AWA champions? They're really wishing they were back in the AWA at that point.
Yeah. And then match closed.
Yeah.
Then we move to the Macho Man and
Jake.
Yeah, this is the final.
Yeah. So that's like I love they show the prelude of what led up to it.
Yeah.
Like the infamous Cobra biting
Randy,
which
a lot of behind the scenes story to that one.
Yeah.
I do recommend looking up that, especially from Jake's point of view.
Oh yeah, just briefly mentioned in the episode of Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah.
How Macho Man got up in the lock and asked him if it was venomized and thing, and he wanted him to get bit first, and I think the venom. Yeah. So Jake's pissed. I was like, well, I'm gonna hit him. He swatted him. He pissed off that steak really good.
Yeah. And it sinks its teeth.
Oh yeah, he's like. One of the most disturbing scenes in that era.
Yeah. We will see much worse later in the Attitude Era.
When this is still
this is still like
Saturday morning cartoonish.
Yeah. This is after your Saturday morning cartoons was usually this.
Yeah.
So kids were watching.
Oh yeah, no, it was, and just seeing that snake bite down, and I remember the original footage, Vince on commentary was that snake better be devenomized. It better be.
Yeah.
Over the top, Oh
yeah. And Yeah, so we have the revenge match.
Yeah.
Randy just comes in swinging.
Oh yeah, he went crazy.
Yeah.
Because if he wasn't pissed about the snake before, also what led after one of the other matches was Jake slapped Elizabeth.
Yep. And if you know Randy Savage, you don't touch Miss Elizabeth.
Oh yes. So we lied or not.
Yeah. So that's about it for the matches.
Yeah, then because they show the man beats Jake and he's still wanting to give another beatdown.
Yeah.
They get him out. Elizabeth comes in celebrating. Then it just ends with you see Jake behind the curtain and it's this ain't over yet, and his face black and for what happens next.
Yeah.
Because they show it on the next week of Superstars. What happens? He's Elizabeth and Randy are coming back, and Jake's I don't care which one of them comes to the curtain. The first one comes through this, I'm hitting them in the head with this chair.
Yeah.
And Elizabeth is the first one coming back, and Vince is on commentators. Wait, if anyone can hear me, somebody get back there. He's about to hit him.
Undertaker.
Undertaker grabs the chair from him.
Yeah, I remember this from childhood.
I'm like, oh my god. The Undertaker goes good.
Yeah. So, favorites in this era.
Oh man,
and people we're gonna look out for.
Oh, Roddy Piper.
Roddy Piper's always a good one to watch.
Oh yeah, his.
Of course, I'm gonna watch the Undertaker.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about it. You were an Undertaker fan through and through.
Yeah.
And that's the other really over the top gimmicks, the Mountie.
Yeah.
Because he had that. His biggest fear that he had was against the big boss man. Because you gotta have the Canadian cop be the heel versus the good American cop.
Yeah.
Especially the blowout match they had with Mountie lost and spent the night in the New York jail.
We will get to that though, so don't.
Yeah, no, because remember it was just you watching that clip and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Repo Man.
Yeah, the Repo Man. So we were watching Superstars before us, but then we realized that Superstars is just fighting jobbers.
Yeah, basically the jobbers are the known local wrestlers who get paid to get beat and make the established guys look good.
Yeah.
And the trend that still continued almost 2 years into Monday Night Raw, which
is impressive and kind of sad. It's good that you get the new guy or local guys in just to kind of show off and kind of let them know how the businesses were.
Oh yeah.
So that maybe they can get their career started.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's when you're hired as a jobber, you know you're going to take some lumps, and you have to sell the other guy, make them look better.
Oh yeah, I always talk about the jobs trying to fight Yokozuna.
Yeah. It's they're going to do whatever special move they've thought of. Yokozuna just happens to be sit on me.
Yeah. Or Vader.
Or Vader.
Because I've heard the stories of people of jobbers showing up for a show and realizing they got to face Vader, and they quit.
Oh yeah, no. Good reason.
All the other top games the Bushwhackers.
Yeah. Even Legion of Doom, I would not want to be set up for the.
Oh no, the Doomsday.
Yeah.
The Doomsday device. That was just wait, they hit it. Watching you think Whiplash.
Oh yeah, no. Whiplash, and you hit that canvas so hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's the era when you get some the Repo Man and all, then you got soon Crush and
oh yeah,
and just the model Rick Martel.
Yep. There's so many, and we could spend all night listing the roster, but we'll probably meet more of these guys as we move further into these episodes.
Oh yeah, I know.
And the point of this is how well did they sell their gimmick in this episode?
Yeah.
That'll be our final question. So, let's just look at each match. Roddy versus Mountie.
Yeah. they Van still sold his gimmick as
the Mountie and then the heel.
yeah.
And Roddy's just like
It's Roddy.
It was Roddy. He's so energetic in the ring.
Oh yeah, he was always like that. He can go like from 0 to 60 like that.
Yeah.
Match. It's crazy.
Sorry, next match.
Sid and Hogan versus
The Undertaker.
Yeah.
Undertaker not really selling his gimmick on this one,
No,
and the focus was not on him anyway.
Yeah, no, because back then Undertaker was never in tag matches.
No,
that
it's so rare to see Undertaker in a tag match.
Yeah,
but he never did the sit up. He never did anything of the sort.
No, this was basically this match was basically set up for Hogan and Justice at WrestleMania.
Yeah. And I think they just want the biggest dude on Rick's side, so when the pummeling on Hogan happens,
yeah, it
looks more scary. Also, Ric Flair not really having to sell much on his part.
No,
he just had to do a heel move here and there.
Yeah, just do typical shove the ref and all that. Even did his trademark trying to climb up to the top rope.
And Sid really sells his.
Yeah, even actually, I think he even slapped him to slap someone ringside as he was leaving. So he pulled off the heel, even the promo before the match when he said hey, he apologized. You could tell he's gonna turn on him.
Oh yeah, no. It's so telegraphed that you're going to get backstab Hogan. Why are you even agreeing to this?
Yeah, you should know this by now, Hogan.
Sorry, this kind of paints Hogan in a dumb light.
Yeah, no, that's because when you think of it, all his friends eventually do turn on him when you think of it.
Yeah.
Even Beefcake at some point.
Oh yeah, no. Hogan beatdown is a common theme.
Yeah.
And it's always because someone turned on him.
Yeah.
So, expect to see more of that in the future, everyone.
Yeah.
Hacksaw Sergeant Slaughter.
And, like I said, the sad thing is this match, I don't think they were intros when you were on TV. They just came back and were in the ring.
Yeah. So no intros.
So this was just like a film. It's a film match.
It was. I think they were just preparing for the main event.
Yeah.
And it was okay, just put these guys out, do some moves, just keep the audience entertained for a bit while we set up these promos and get everything ready.
Yeah. So then the main events.
The main event, both characters sell it, and I think if you are the main event, you have to sell it then, if anywhere.
Oh yeah, and they set up and it was the blow off because after this, I think Savage went on to challenge Flair for the title of Mania.
Yeah.
And Jake and Taker headed out of Mania.
Yeah. So again, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
When it happens, but for the time being, Jake the Snake has always been the heelish character,
and just the heelish character too, and just promo wise, he's
good on the mic. Yeah.
Oh yeah, his promo work with ring psychology is just I can watch any of his promos anytime.
Oh yes.
That's slow.
Macho Man, not overly great on the mic, but the stare and his facial features.
Oh yeah,
just intimidate the hell out of you.
Oh
He's got the look for it. He's just got to brush up sometimes a little on the mic.
Yeah. But most of the time, his promos are so memorable.
Oh, his promos are still memorable because they're still intense.
Oh yeah,
But I think with that, though, we'll have to call it here. Until then, thank you all for watching. This has been a Kayfabe Corner Rewind. I'm Devin.
Billy, did it!
Have a good one, guys.